Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Amateur Reviews. This time, we are going to be focusing on the differences between the book 13 Reasons Why and the first season of the series on Netflix. Now, like most adaptations, the creators took artistic liberties and made some changes here and there. Once again, I am putting in a trigger warning because both the book and the show heavily mention mental illness, death, suicide, and sexual assault, and those are topics that I will be discussing in this video. If those topics are triggering, out of all the videos in this series, this would probably be the one to skip. There will also be spoilers from the book and the show. Otherwise, watch at your own discretion. With that being said, let's get started. Number 1. The point of view. In the book, the story is told through Hannah's tapes and first-person point of view of Clay's reactions. In the show, it's still told through Hannah's tapes and Clay's reactions, but it also likes to hop around to the other characters so that way we can see what's happening with them and how they're reacting to everything. This gives more background on Clay, Hannah, and everyone else in the series. 2. The timeline. In the book, Clay binge listens to all of the tapes in a single caffeine-fueled night. In the show, it takes Clay a good week, if not two, to listen to all of the tapes, and from that, we get to see how listening to the tapes takes a toll on his mental stability. 3. Content intensity and Hannah's method. In the book, Clay mentions twice that Hannah takes pills. That's it. It's not focused on otherwise. In fact, it's so vague that until I reread the book for these videos, I couldn't remember if it was even mentioned at all. As far as the rest of the content, there are plenty of depictions of underage drinking with a few sex scenes, which are unfortunately also rape scenes. The show, on the other hand, does not shy away from anything, at all. It is heavily mentioned that Hannah slits her wrists and bleeds out in her bathtub. Until it was edited out in 2019, her suicide was even shown on screen in graphic detail. Also, there are plenty of accurate portrayals of underage drinking and substance abuse, along with sex scenes, again, some of which are rape scenes, and an array of F-bombs. The show is rated TV-MA for all the reasons. 4. The tape order. Like I said last time, for the most part, this is the same, but the stories from Jessica's party are swapped around a little bit. In the book, the order from the party goes Clay, Justin round 2, and Jenny. This order puts Clay at reason number 9 and goes in chronological order of what happened the night of the party. Probably to add suspense, the show switches around the order of the party, making it go Justin, round 2, Sherry, and then Clay, putting Clay at number 11. Oh, and they changed Jenny's name to Sherry in the show. 5. Passing off the tapes. In the book, Clay mails the tapes to Jenny, and that's it. In the show, because Clay is reason number 11 instead of 9, Clay is supposed to give the tapes to Bryce. Figuring Bryce would see no point of listening to the tapes, though he later listens to them with Tony in season 3, Clay skips him and takes them straight to Mr. Porter since he's on the list after Bryce anyway. 6. Adult involvement. In the book, other than Mr. Porter being on the tapes, there is next to no adults involved in the plot. Clay interacts with his mom twice, maybe 3 times tops. However, in the show, there is a lot of adults involved. A lawsuit storyline is put in where Hannah's parents are actually suing the school for not helping or protecting Hannah. And Clay's mom is actually a lawyer in the law firm that's hired by the school. The 7th and final difference I want to discuss is Bryce's confession. In the show, Clay confronts Bryce and asks him if he really did rape Jessica and Hannah. Bryce, being the frat boy-esque douchebag jack that he is, admits to it after beating Clay senseless.
She wanted me. Me. She was practically begging me to fuck her. If that's rape, then every girl at this school wants to be raped.
But What Bryce doesn't know is that Clay recorded the whole thing and adds it to the remaining side of the seventh tape before he passes them on to Mr. Porter. I may have to cut this video off here since there are actually a lot of differences, and this video is probably getting long enough. So for now, this is what I have for you. Thanks for keeping up with these, and I hope you liked them. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more. Until then, take care.